Welcome back to our channel. We hope you'll find valuable content here. If you enjoy our channel, please remember to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more. Let's dive in. Imagine you're at work, and you're given a task. How do you approach it? Most people start by understanding the task, the point or the first dimension. They then plan out the steps to complete it, the line or the second dimension. But what if you could also consider the broader context of the task, its implications in the larger scheme of things, and how it might evolve over time? That's where the third and fourth dimensions come into play. Beyond the conventional dimensions. In the vast expanse of the universe, we often find ourselves trying to understand our place and purpose. This quest for understanding has led humans to conceptualize dimensions. At its core, dimensions are about perspectives and the ways we perceive our surroundings and tasks. Imagine you're standing in an art gallery, looking at a painting. At first glance, you see the colors, shapes, and the overall image. This is the first dimension, the immediate recognition. As you step closer, you start to see the brush strokes, the nuances, and the details. This is the second dimension, where you start to see the process and progression. Now, imagine you could step inside the painting and experience the world it depicts, feeling the emotions and understanding the story behind it. This is the third dimension, where depth and context come into play. Finally, imagine if you could see the painting evolve over time, witnessing its creation, its journey through different eras, and its impact on various viewers. This is the fourth dimension, where time and evolution are considered. The dimensions explained. First dimension, the point. In our daily lives, especially at work, the first dimension represents our immediate tasks and responsibilities. It's the email you need to send, the meeting you have to attend, or the report you have to write. It's the what of our tasks. Just as a point in geometry is a specific location in space with no size, in our work, the first dimension is the specific task at hand without considering its broader implications. Second dimension, the line. As you progress in your understanding, you start to see the connections and the sequence of events. This is the second dimension. If the first dimension was about recognizing the task, the second dimension is about understanding the steps to complete it. It's the planning, the strategy, and the process. It's the how of our tasks. Third dimension, the space. When you start to consider the broader context, the implications, and the depth of a task, you're venturing into the third dimension. It's not just about completing a task but understanding its significance. Why is this task important? Who will it impact? What are the broader goals it aligns with? This dimension adds depth, height, and width to our understanding, making us consider the why of our tasks. Fourth dimension, time. The fourth dimension is a profound one. It's about foresight, evolution, and the continuum of time. It's understanding that our actions today have implications for tomorrow. It's about learning from the past, being present in the current moment, and planning for the future. In our work, this means considering the long-term impact of our decisions, understanding market trends, and anticipating future challenges and opportunities. Four-dimensional thinking at work. When you integrate all four dimensions in your approach, you're not just doing a job, you're crafting a legacy. You're understanding the essence of your work, its broader implications, and its trajectory over time. This holistic approach allows for better decision-making, more strategic planning, and a deeper understanding of one's role and impact. For instance, when launching a new product, a four-dimensional thinker wouldn't just focus on the launch event. They would consider the research and development that led to the product, the market needs it addresses, the potential challenges it might face in the market, and its life cycle and evolution over time. In essence, thinking in four dimensions means seeing the bigger picture, understanding the deeper context, and planning for the future, all while staying grounded in the present. It's a transformative way of approaching tasks, challenges, and opportunities, especially in the workplace. First dimension, the point. Understanding the point. In the realm of geometry, a point is a precise location or place in space that is devoid of length, breadth, and depth. It's an exact spot, and when we translate this into our daily lives and work, the point becomes the specific task or issue at hand. It's the initial recognition or identification of something that needs our attention or action. The point in work context. Imagine you're a project manager, and you're handed a new project. The first dimension, or the point, is the project itself. It's the realization that there is a task to be done. At this stage, you're not diving into the details, planning, or strategizing. Instead, you're merely acknowledging the existence of the project and its requirement. The significance of recognizing the point. Recognition of the point is crucial because it sets the stage for all the subsequent actions and decisions. It's the moment of clarity where you understand what is being asked of you or what the problem is. This initial recognition is vital because without accurately identifying the point, the subsequent steps, plans, and actions may not align with what is actually needed. Real-world example. Consider a chef in a restaurant. The moment an order comes in, the chef recognizes the dish that needs to be prepared. This is the point. The chef doesn't immediately start thinking about how to cook the dish or the ingredients needed. Instead, the chef simply acknowledges the need to create that particular dish. This acknowledgement, or the point, is the first step in the process that will eventually lead to the dish being prepared and served. The challenge and solution. The challenge at this stage is to ensure accurate recognition of the point. Misunderstanding the task or problem at this initial stage can lead to misaligned efforts in the subsequent stages. Therefore, it's crucial to ask questions, seek clarity, and ensure that the point is accurately identified and understood. In the context of the chef, if the order is misunderstood, the wrong dish might be prepared, leading to dissatisfaction for the customer and potential loss for the restaurant. Therefore, the chef must ensure that the order is read correctly, and if there's any doubt, clarification should be sought. In summary, the first dimension, the point, is about clear and accurate recognition and acknowledgement of the task or problem at hand. It's the foundation upon which all subsequent thoughts, plans, and actions will be built, and as such, ensuring clarity at this stage is paramount. Second dimension, the line. Delving into the line. If the first dimension is about recognizing a task or problem, the second dimension is about understanding the sequence and progression. In geometric terms, a line is defined by connecting two points. It has length but lacks depth and height. In the context of our daily lives and work, the line represents the process, the steps, and the journey from the starting point to the end. The line in a work context. Continuing with our project manager example, once the project, the point, is recognized, the next step is to understand how to execute it. This involves outlining the project, setting milestones, allocating resources, and determining the sequence of tasks. It's the roadmap that guides the journey from the project's inception to its completion. The importance of the line. The line, or the process, is crucial because it provides direction and structure. Without a clear line or path, efforts can become scattered, resources might be wasted, and the end goal could become elusive. The line ensures that there's a logical flow and that each step builds upon the previous one, leading to the desired outcome. Real-world example. Consider a baker wanting to bake a cake. The point is the decision to bake a cake. The line represents the recipe, the sequence of steps, from measuring ingredients to mixing, baking, and finally decorating. Each step in the recipe is crucial, and missing or altering a step can affect the final outcome. Challenges and solutions. The main challenge at this stage is ensuring that the line or process is efficient, logical, and aligned with the end goal. There might be multiple ways to reach the end, but not all paths are equally effective. For our baker, there might be multiple recipes for a cake, but choosing the right one based on the available ingredients, the desired flavor, and the occasion is crucial. If the baker is making a birthday cake, for instance, they would need a different recipe than if they were making a wedding cake. The solution lies in careful planning, research, and sometimes even trial and error. Feedback, past experiences, and expertise play a crucial role in shaping the line. In summary, the second dimension, the line, is about the journey from start to finish. It's the roadmap, the guide, and the sequence that ensures the task or problem identified in the first dimension is successfully addressed and resolved. Third dimension, the space. Exploring the space. In geometry, when we move from a line to a shape, we're entering the realm of the third dimension. This dimension introduces depth, height, and width, giving objects volume and making them tangible. In our daily lives and work, the third dimension represents the broader context, the implications, and the depth of a task or problem. It's about understanding the why behind what we do. The space in a work context. Let's continue with our project manager example. After recognizing the project, the point, and outlining the steps, the line, the project manager now needs to understand the broader context. This involves considering the stakeholders, the project's impact on the organization, its alignment with the company's goals, and the potential challenges and opportunities it presents. It's about understanding the significance of the project beyond its immediate requirements. The importance of the space. Understanding the space or the broader context is crucial because it provides depth to our actions. It ensures that our efforts are not just about completing a task but about adding value, making a difference, and aligning with larger goals and visions. It's about seeing the bigger picture. Real-world example. Let's go back to our baker. After deciding to bake a cake, the point, and choosing a recipe, the line, the baker now considers the occasion. Is it a birthday, a wedding, or just a casual dessert? Who will eat the cake? Are there any dietary restrictions? The answers to these questions provide context and depth, ensuring that the cake is not just tasty but also appropriate for the occasion and the audience. Challenges and solutions. The main challenge in this dimension is ensuring that the broader context is accurately understood and considered. There's a risk of getting lost in the details and missing the bigger picture. For our baker, focusing too much on the intricacies of the recipe without considering the occasion might result in a beautiful cake that's inappropriate for the event. The solution lies in regularly zooming out, seeking feedback, and aligning individual tasks with larger goals and visions. It's about balancing the details with the broader context. In summary, the third dimension, the space, is about understanding the depth, significance, and broader context of our tasks and actions. It's about ensuring that our efforts align with larger goals, add value, and make a meaningful impact. Fourth dimension, time. Journeying through time. When we think of the three spatial dimensions, they are static, they exist in a moment. However, the fourth dimension, time, introduces the dynamic aspect of change and evolution. It's the continuum that flows, affecting everything in its path. In our daily lives and work, time represents the past experiences, the present actions, and the future aspirations. It's about understanding the when and the how long of our actions and decisions. Time in a work context. Continuing with our project manager example, after recognizing the project, the point, outlining the steps, the line, and understanding its broader context, the space, the project manager now considers the timeline. This involves setting deadlines, understanding dependencies, considering market trends, and anticipating future challenges and opportunities. It's about ensuring that the project not only meets its immediate goals but also sets the foundation for future endeavors. The significance of time. Time is a unique dimension because it's irreversible. Understanding and respecting time ensures that opportunities are seized, risks are mitigated, and efforts are future-proofed. It's about learning from past experiences, making the most of the present, and planning for the future. Real-world example. Returning to our baker, after deciding on the cake, choosing a recipe, and considering the occasion, the baker now thinks about time. How long will the cake take to bake? When should it be started to ensure it's fresh for the event? How long can it be stored? The answers to these questions ensure that the cake is not only delicious but also timely. Challenges and solutions. The main challenge with time is its unpredictability. Delays, unforeseen challenges, and changing circumstances can disrupt the best-laid plans. For our baker, an unexpected power outage could delay the baking, or a sudden surge in orders could disrupt the schedule. The solution lies in building flexibility, setting realistic expectations, and regularly revisiting and adjusting plans as needed. It's about being proactive, anticipating potential challenges, and being prepared with contingency plans. In summary, the fourth dimension, time, is about understanding the continuum of past, present, and future. It's about ensuring that actions and decisions are timely, relevant, and set the stage for continued success and growth. Integrating the dimensions, crafting a holistic approach. The symphony of dimensions. Each dimension, from the point to time, offers a unique perspective and depth to our understanding and actions. However, the true magic happens when we integrate these dimensions, crafting a holistic approach that is both deep and broad. It's like a symphony where each instrument plays its part, but the true beauty emerges when they all come together. The integrated approach in a work context. For our project manager, this means not just recognizing the project, planning the steps, understanding its significance, and setting a timeline. It means viewing the project as a living entity that has a past, present, and future, that exists in a broader context, and that evolves over time. It's about ensuring that every decision, every action, and every plan is informed by a four-dimensional perspective. The power of integration. When we integrate the four dimensions, we see the bigger picture. We're not just focused on the task at hand but understand its place in the larger scheme of things. We make informed decisions. Our decisions are based on a deep understanding of the past, a clear vision of the future, and a grounded sense of the present. We anticipate challenges. By understanding the broader context and the flow of time, we can foresee potential challenges and prepare for them. We seize opportunities. With a holistic view, we can identify and capitalize on opportunities that might be missed with a narrower focus. Real-world example. Consider a city planner. When designing a new park, the planner doesn't just choose a location, point, and design the layout, line. The planner considers the community's needs, space, and thinks about how the park will serve the community in the coming years, time. By integrating all four dimensions, the planner ensures that the park is not just beautiful but also functional, sustainable, and cherished by the community for years to come. Challenges and solutions. The main challenge in integrating the dimensions is the potential for information overload. With so many factors to consider, it's easy to get overwhelmed. The solution lies in prioritization and delegation. It's about understanding what's crucial and what's not, focusing on the key factors, and seeking input and collaboration when needed. It's also about being adaptable, ready to adjust and pivot as new information comes in and circumstances change. In summary, integrating the four dimensions means crafting a holistic approach that is both deep and broad. It's about ensuring that our efforts are comprehensive, informed, and impactful. Crafting your reality, a journey through conscious creation. The beacon of aspiration, visualizing your goal. In the vast expanse of our aspirations, having a clear vision acts as a guiding light. When we talk about visualizing your goal, it's not just about having a fleeting thought or a vague idea. It's about immersing oneself in that vision, feeling every detail, and living in that moment. Imagine you're an artist, and your canvas is the future. Every stroke, every color you choose, is a part of the reality you wish to create. For instance, if you dream of starting your own business, don't just stop at the thought. Dive deep. Picture the bustling office space, the satisfied customers, the products or services you offer, and the sense of accomplishment you feel. The emotional compass, thinking feelingly. Emotions are the wind beneath the wings of our aspirations. They give our dreams the momentum to soar. When you think feelingly, you're not just setting a goal, you're emotionally connecting with it. It's like listening to a song that stirs something deep within, making your heart race and evoking a myriad of emotions. If your aspiration is to write a book, don't just think about the words on a page. Feel the weight of the book in your hands, the joy of seeing your name on the cover, and the thrill of reading the first review. The wisdom of experience, accepting past events. Our past is a tapestry of events, woven with threads of experiences, both good and bad. Every event, every decision, every success, and every failure has shaped who we are today. Accepting past events is about acknowledging this tapestry and understanding its value. It's like a seasoned traveler who, instead of regretting a wrong turn, cherishes the unexpected detour for the hidden vistas it revealed. Embrace your past, for it's the foundation upon which your future is built. The power of now, acting in the present. While our goals might be set in the future and our past offers lessons, the present is where the magic happens. It's the crucible where our dreams take shape, fueled by our emotions and guided by our past. Acting in the present is about seizing the day, making every moment count. It's like a gardener who, inspired by the vision of a blooming garden and informed by past seasons, plants seeds today, ensuring a beautiful tomorrow. In essence, crafting your reality is a harmonious dance of these elements. It's about dreaming with clarity, feeling with intensity, learning with openness, and acting with purpose. It's a journey of conscious creation, where every step, every thought, and every emotion brings you closer to the reality you desire. The impact of crafting your reality. Crafting your reality is not just a method, it's a transformative journey that reshapes one's life, mindset, and outcomes. Let's explore the profound impact of this journey. The liberation from regret. By embracing past experiences and learning from them, one frees themselves from the shackles of regret. Instead of being haunted by the what-ifs and if-onlys, individuals find peace in knowing that every event, good or bad, has contributed to their growth and understanding. It's like a mosaic artist using broken pieces of glass to create a beautiful masterpiece. Each shard, no matter how jagged or imperfect, has a place and purpose. Infusing purpose into daily actions. When actions are grounded in a clear vision and fueled by emotion, they become purposeful. Every task, no matter how mundane, becomes a step towards the envisioned reality. It's like a musician practicing scales. While each note might seem repetitive and tedious, they form the foundation for complex melodies and harmonies. Manifesting desired outcomes. With a clear vision, emotional connection, lessons from the past, and purposeful actions, the chances of manifesting desired outcomes increase exponentially. It's not just about wishful thinking but about aligning every aspect of one's being towards a goal. It's like a farmer who, with the right seeds, soil, care, and conditions, ensures a bountiful harvest. Navigating life with clarity and determination. Crafting your reality provides a roadmap for life. With a clear destination and a path illuminated by past lessons and future aspirations, individuals can navigate life's challenges with clarity and determination. It's like a sailor using the stars to navigate the vast ocean, confident in their direction and journey. In essence, the impact of crafting your reality is profound and multifaceted. It's about transforming one's life from a series of random events to a purposeful journey towards a desired reality. The journey to self-mastery. Embarking on the path of self-mastery is akin to a mountaineer setting sights on the highest peak. The journey is challenging, filled with obstacles, but the view from the top, the sense of accomplishment, is unparalleled. Let's delve into this transformative journey, understanding its nuances and the profound impact it can have on one's life. Four-dimensional thinking, the compass of self-mastery. At the heart of self-mastery lies four-dimensional thinking. It's not just about understanding the world in terms of length, breadth, depth, and time. It's about viewing life through a lens that captures the essence of our past experiences, the vibrancy of the present moment, and the infinite possibilities of the future. This holistic perspective acts as a compass, guiding individuals through the maze of life, ensuring they remain aligned with their true north. Imagine a tapestry weaver. Each thread represents an event, a decision, an emotion. Four-dimensional thinking is about seeing the entire tapestry, understanding how each thread contributes to the larger picture, and weaving with intention and purpose. Shaping destinies, the power of intention. With four-dimensional thinking as the foundation, individuals are empowered to shape their destinies actively. It's about not leaving life to chance but taking the reins and steering it in the desired direction. Every decision, every action, is infused with intention, ensuring that the journey aligns with the destination. Consider a sculptor, chiseling away at a block of marble. The sculptor doesn't randomly strike the marble. Each stroke is deliberate, guided by a vision of the final masterpiece. Similarly, with four-dimensional thinking, every action we take, every decision we make, is a deliberate step towards crafting our masterpiece, our desired reality. Navigating challenges, the beacon of clarity. Life is unpredictable. Challenges, setbacks, and unforeseen circumstances are inevitable. However, with a four-dimensional perspective, individuals are equipped with a beacon of clarity. They can navigate these challenges with a clear vision, understanding how past experiences can inform present decisions and how present actions can shape future outcomes. Imagine a sailor navigating stormy seas. The waves might be tumultuous, the winds fierce, but with a clear vision of the destination and an understanding of the seas, the sailor can steer the ship safely to the shore. Unwavering determination, the fuel of purpose. The journey to self-mastery is not for the faint-hearted. It requires unwavering determination, fueled by a clear sense of purpose. With a four-dimensional perspective, individuals are not swayed by temporary setbacks or fleeting distractions. They remain steadfast, grounded in their purpose, and driven by their vision. Think of a marathon runner. The journey is long, the path filled with challenges. But with a clear vision of the finish line and a deep sense of purpose, the runner perseveres, each step taking them closer to their goal. In essence, the journey to self-mastery, guided by four-dimensional thinking, is a transformative odyssey. It's about understanding the tapestry of life, shaping destinies with intention, navigating challenges with clarity, and being fueled by unwavering determination. It's a journey that empowers individuals to not just exist but to truly live, crafting a reality that resonates with their deepest desires and aspirations. The ripple effect, the broader impact of self-mastery. The journey to self-mastery doesn't just transform the individual, it creates ripples that influence the broader environment, touching lives and reshaping communities. Let's explore the broader impact of this transformative journey. Influencing personal relationships. As individuals embark on the path of self-mastery, their relationships often undergo a profound transformation. With a clearer understanding of oneself and a deeper connection to one's purpose, interactions become more genuine, compassionate, and understanding. It's like a musician who, after mastering an instrument, can create harmonies that resonate deeply with listeners. Imagine a parent on the journey to self-mastery. Their enhanced self-awareness and clarity can lead to more patient, understanding, and meaningful interactions with their children, fostering a nurturing environment. Driving positive change in communities. Individuals who have embarked on the path of self-mastery often become catalysts for positive change in their communities. Their clarity of purpose, combined with their four-dimensional perspective, allows them to identify needs, mobilize resources, and drive initiatives that have a lasting impact. It's akin to a gardener who, understanding the intricacies of the ecosystem, can cultivate a garden that benefits the entire community. Consider a community leader who applies principles of self-mastery. Their ability to visualize long-term goals, harness the emotions of the community, learn from past initiatives, and act decisively in the present can lead to transformative community projects. Inspiring others to embark on the journey. One of the most profound impacts of an individual's journey to self-mastery is its inspirational effect on others. Witnessing the transformation, the alignment of purpose, and the manifestation of goals often inspires peers, family members, and acquaintances to embark on their journeys of self-discovery and mastery. It's like a torchbearer leading the way, illuminating the path for others to follow. Imagine a teacher who embodies the principles of self-mastery. Their approach to teaching, interactions with students, and personal growth can inspire students to pursue their paths of self-mastery, creating a ripple effect that can influence generations. In essence, the journey to self-mastery is not an isolated endeavor. Its impact reverberates, influencing personal relationships, driving positive change in communities, and inspiring others to embark on their transformative journeys. It's a testament to the interconnectedness of our lives and the profound influence one individual can have on the broader tapestry of society. The Symphony of Self-Mastery. Embarking on the journey to self-mastery is akin to composing a symphony, where each note, each instrument, and each pause is meticulously crafted to create a harmonious and impactful melody. This journey, deeply rooted in four-dimensional thinking, is not merely a path to achieving goals but a transformative odyssey that reshapes one's reality and creates ripples across the tapestry of life. Harmony of the dimensions, crafting a cohesive vision. The journey begins by understanding and harmonizing the four dimensions, the point, the line, the space, and time. It's about recognizing that our reality is not linear but a complex interplay of our past, present, and future. Like a composer, who understands the unique timbre of each instrument and crafts a melody that weaves them together, four-dimensional thinking allows individuals to see the interconnectedness of events, emotions, and possibilities, crafting a reality that resonates with their deepest aspirations. Conducting the orchestra, methodology to reality. Crafting your reality is about becoming the conductor of your life's orchestra. It involves visualizing the melody, goal, feeling the music, emotional connection, understanding the score, past experiences, and directing each note, present actions. This methodology is not just a strategy, it's a way of being, where every thought, emotion, and action is a deliberate stroke, painting the canvas of one's reality. The resounding impact, beyond the individual. The melody of self-mastery doesn't just echo within the individual, it resounds beyond, touching lives and reshaping communities. It influences personal relationships, bringing about deeper connections and genuine interactions. It drives positive change in communities, acting as a catalyst for transformation and growth. And perhaps most profoundly, it inspires others to embark on their journeys, lighting the path towards self-mastery and collective growth. Encore, the continuous journey. The journey to self-mastery is not a destination but a continuous process of growth, learning, and evolution. It's about recognizing that the symphony of life is ever-expanding, ever-changing, and that our role is to dance to its melody, contribute to its harmony, and perhaps, inspire others to join the orchestra. In essence, the journey to self-mastery, guided by four-dimensional thinking and a deliberate methodology, is a profound and transformative process. It's about crafting a reality that is not only aligned with one's aspirations but also creates a positive and lasting impact on the broader environment. It's a melody that, once composed, continues to inspire, motivate, and resonate, not just within the individual, but across the vast expanse of the collective consciousness.